And now, the Goldbergs. When Molly can't meet a problem one way, what she usually does is turn the problem upside down and make it look different. Well, after finding herself with little David on her hands, Molly got a wonderful idea. She knows that David's mother went to New York to look for work. And Molly knows that people read ads to find work. So, Molly had Dr. Cater call his son and put an ad in the paper for a French governess with a little boy. And in this way, Molly hopes to get in touch with the mother. It's a long shot, but the only way Molly can think of to reach David's mother. And meanwhile, all Molly can do is take care of the little boy who can't speak a word of English. But...
Hello? Well, then would you please put him on the wire, please?
Calling, Mom.
Calling family at the mill. Oh, Rosa, they don't send her for the place here for the place. Hello? Hello, family? Mama dear speaking. How are you? Family, I just called her to ask you not to forget to remember to bring the newspapers when you come home for supper. Yes, because I want to see the ads and in the paper. Yeah, please. Is Papa leaving soon for home from the mill? Right. Oh, very well. Then I wouldn't broil. Well, if you're only coming home, I'll fry you. No, if Papa was coming home, I'd broil. Papa likes broiled. You sure you don't want steak? All right, darling. I got one leg left. Be enough? All right, dear. All right. Bye. Papa's not coming home for supper and Samuel's not hungry. He only wants a snack. If you want steak, Rosalie, I'll fry you.
No, not for me, Ma, but Birdie may be hungry.
I fixed something for her before when she was hungry.
Well, then don't bother fixing anything.
All right, and David is going to have supper with Dr. Cater. Oh, Dr. Cater took such a liking to the child.
How can you help it?
Oh, how can you help it? Oh, we should only get some results from the advertisements, Rosalie. We should only get some results. Rosalie, you think like Papa said it's a long shot.
No, Ma.
Yes, after all, if a person is looking for work, they would look in the newspaper, right? Well, maybe everything could be all right.
We could find some work for her in the mill, or...
Surely, something we could find, of course. Even with Birdie's beauty on wheels. Oh, yes, Birdie, come in, Birdie, come in. I was saying if we could perhaps find David's mother, you could perhaps learn her the beauty business.
Perhaps, if my business develops.
Surely.
Do you have a curling iron, Rosie?
No, Birdie.
How's that? Well, my hair is naturally curly. What about you, Mrs. Goldberg? You certainly could stand a wave in your hair. Look at it. It's straight as a poker.
Oh, I wouldn't like my mother's hair curled.
Oh, I didn't say curled, Rosie. I said waves. Could you get me a curling iron someplace?
Well, Martha Wilberforce may have one. But don't bother for me, Birdie.
Oh, hey-o. I'd like to curl my own ends, though.
Well, if Birdie wants to curl her own ends, so go over to Martha Wilberforce and then ask her to get a curling iron. Go, dear. So, and then if Martha asks you questions about David, Rosalie, tell her that we put an ad in through Dr. Cater's Jr. from New York. We put an advertisement in the paper. Maybe she's got a newspaper. Bring it forward. Yes, dear? Bye.
I didn't like to speak in front of Rosie, Mrs. Goldberg, but really, a woman with your attractive features, you certainly ought to make the most of yourself.
I do.
You certainly do not. You look much older than your husband. I'm very sorry to have to say that, Mrs. Goldberg.
I do?
You certainly do. You're very far behind the times. With all my worries to make men ends meet, just look at me. Do you think I'd ever retire before cleaning my face and doing at least 3 minutes of gymnastics? Never. Just look at my waistline. Just look. And look at yours. Can you touch your knees? I don't think so. I just try it. Try it. Just try it.
It's all right, Birdie.
It's not all right, Mrs. Goldberg. Bend.
Birdie, what?
Bend. Come on.
Hey, Birdie, what have I got to bend?
You see, you can't even bend. Come on, bend. Bend, Mrs. Goldberg. Bend over. Wait, bend. Bend.
Oh, did you hurt yourself? Wait. It's all right.
I'm sorry. That just shows you. Are you all right?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Hey, Birdie, all my life I lived without touching my toes.
But that's not the point. Don't get old before your years, Mrs. Goldberg. Watch me, and I'm not 16 anymore, either. Just watch. Just watch.
I'm watching.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wonderful.
5, 6, 7.
Wonderful.
8.
Rosalie?
Oh, did you get the iron, Rosie?
Yes, it's a very old one
Oh,
now.
that's all right. Let me see it.
Here.
Oh, it's all right.
But not for me, Birdie.
Oh, yes, I want you to look right.
After all, Birdie, I mean, when you get established with your trailer, with your beauty on wheels, you'll call on me, and then I'll patronize you, and I'll be your customer. But not now.
I want you to do me a favor, please, Mrs. Goldberg. Let me fix your hair, please.
Just the ends, Birdie.
Okay. Get me a comb and brush, Rosie. Sit over here, Mrs. Goldberg, so I can watch the iron.
You have to do it.
Only the ends, Birdie, please.
Rosalie, did Martha get her newspaper yet? No, Ma.
Mrs. Goldberg, why don't you think a little of yourself?
All right, Birdie.
Hold your head now, please.
All right. Rosalie, maybe call Dr. Kate and ask how David is.
Don't move your head, Mrs. Goldberg. Is my iron getting hot?
Uh-huh. Call Dr. Kate.
I think that we don't trust him with David. You're moving too much there.
I'm sorry.
That's better.
Birdie, don't part my hair different, Birdie. Don't leave it in the central, like that. Just leave it like that, please. Rosalie, while I'm sitting, bring down my mending.
No. You won't do nothing but relax, Mrs. Goldberg. Now, please.
I think the iron is getting too hot, isn't it, Birdie?
Stop worrying, Rosie. Will you sit still now? Just sit still. If I only had a scissors, I'd like to cut some of your hair off.
Oh, no,
please,
Birdie, please. It's cutting now.
Hello.
That's not too hot, Birdie.
Now, don't make me nervous, please, Mrs. Goldberg.
Careful, Birdie.
Listen, Rosie, I know what I'm doing. Will you stop worrying now and not making me nervous?
Come over on my side.
Now, look, please, will you stop
Careful,
all this
though.
excitement? Listen, I took lessons, and I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Say.
Jay?
Jay.
Stop, Birdie.
What's this? You're open for business already, Birdie?
Well, Mr. Goldberg,
That's all you have in your mind, huh, Molly? It's to get yourself frizzled.
all you men are alike. Why don't you like for your wife what you admire in others?
Take out those curls, or I'll walk out of this house.
Thought she wasn't coming home, Jay.
I'm here, so I'm home. You wanted the paper, no?
Family was bringing it.
Then I went to the post office.
You had a meeting, you said.
I can't go to the meeting unless I change myself.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have had you all laid out.
I'll lay myself out. Curls. Beauty and wheels. A woman in the Middle Ages. Frizzle. Mary Pickford all of a sudden.
Baby, take out the curls, too.
Mrs. Goldberg, will you just let me finish you now?
Please, baby, please.
Wait till I get you all finished. See how much everybody will admire you. You look like a different woman already. I don't understand, Mr. Goldberg. You think we were still living in the prehistoric ages?
I'll fix it, Ma.
Towel, please.
A towel for Papa, please.
Here it is, Ma.
There. Please, baby, leave the curls.
Where's the towel?
I'm coming, Pa.
Here it is, Rosalie.
The iron is burning, Birdie. Don't make me nervous, Rosalie.
please.
I know what I'm
Please,
doing.
Birdie.
Whatever you say for you. Don't make me nervous. I don't want me nervous. I don't want me nervous. I don't want
What happened?
Oh, nothing, Jake. I'm only burning.
Molly is going to be beautiful with tears. And Birdie seems to need a little more practice before she opens a beauty trailer. Meanwhile, the ad's in the paper. And we'll bring in something, but what?